everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Aceikith Gaming and welcome to a new patch. We are now on 13.11 and Aurelion Sol, justified I will add, as an Aurelion Sol player, did receive some nerfs. So the nerfs, I believe, if I remember correctly, is 5% AP ratios and also mana cost, especially in the early stages of the game, are now higher in the early game. It does come down to eventually just the AP ratios are getting nerfed by the time we get to late game, because the level 5 cost for E is the same as before. It's E at level 1 is 80 as opposed to 60, and it will from that point forward cost, instead of a certain amount less each time.
A summoner has disconnected.
I think it used to be like 10 or so each time. It's costing an extra 5. So instead of 60, it's 80. Then I believe it's like, you know, but yeah, like it should be on the patch notes for those of you that are interested. So I'm going to test out Aurelion Sol and see how he feels. Yeah, I wouldn't have gone for that. If I was the Vlad, I would have allowed that. Yes, you're taking some sizable damage, but so is the Silas. Our Dr. Mondo's just DC'd, which isn't great, especially like both team comps I kind of late game centric, I would say, for the most part. You could say the bot lanes are a fair bit more early game centric.
Blood magic. How tragically primitive.
Yeah, so up against a Vlad, obviously brand new patch, everybody's going to be testing out different champions, see what is the actual winners of the patch, see what is not. I do not know why the Silas is even there, to be completely honest. The fact that he's been staying there the entire time, I'm kind of lucky that I'm not... Okay. Try and do something, but yeah, I'm not going to do anything at level 1. I'm not sure what the Vlad is, the Silas is actually thinking that I am going to do, if I'm honest. Yeah, just a little bit weird. Partly my own fault, I did overextend the skirt a little bit. I don't know, what is the Silas even doing? Is he just trying to be annoying?
I have never even visited.
Because Gunnar award the... I just don't like the idea. Okay, you W'd away. Yeah, the Silas isn't doing me any favours. The fact is, he's still level 1.
Too bad.
Get all this wiped away. There's a good chunk there.
First blood.
And the Silas died because he's still level 1.
Feels good to make things again. I kindled the furnaces of wonder.
Okay, let's go back. Yeah, I'm going to be playing the exact same way that I normally do and see what exactly has changed.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, and Silas has just died again. Like, he's only level 2. Like, the Silas has literally just trolled the Aphelios by doing what he did by basically trying to camp my lane. Thankfully, it's not put me behind an XP. Because I think that's what the Silas has not realised what he's done wrong.
There are countless colors, but I suppose a single rainbow is a good start.
Okay, we've got level 6 before Vladimir does.
Too long. I've seen enough.
Maybe get a kill on Caitlyn at least. I believe that's Aphelios who actually got the kill. Yeah, do I care about damage really at the moment? Not really. At this early stage, you know, from a Vladimir, he's not going to do that much unless he gets his empowered Q. And I'm not going to be able to really kill him early either. It's going to be a matter of who ganks mid lane first. And Rammus, when he uses his ball to come into the lane, you got to think of Rammus like a running champion, you know, like an Udyr as an example. All he can do is literally come up to the lane. Rammus has already used his flash. Right, so this should be the final one. I'm not gonna push too hard because my mana is a little bit low.
All terrestrial dragons are but pale imitations of my kind.
Okay, let's just do that. And we'll go back and go and get our catalyst. We'll TP back as well.
Take your gold.
It's a fair point that maybe I should go Leandries, possibly.
I wouldn't navigate by the stars. They are a work in progress.
Okay, we'll just go black. The thing is, I do feel like we do actually scale better. We do. We've even got Dr. Mundo. Oh, obviously, he is up against a set which isn't going to be easy. Osiris should really focus on helping the Aphelios. Right about now, if I'm totally honest. But the Aphelios is doing okay, despite being in a 2v1. And honestly, I think he should actually be, you know, helping out the Aphelios more. Because he's not doing that at all. So early thing on ooh, nice kill. The Rammus does die in return though. Had to get the Lux though. But yeah, early thoughts on Aurelion so far. You can definitely feel that the mana cost is much higher, so I do need to be more careful on how much mana I'm using. I definitely feel it. Like, obviously, don't forget the Q is what drinks most of the mana, which is why you typically should be running Archangel, but he's now even more sparing. It is now, and it is perfectly justified. It is as to how much I'm using. I'm actually not going to back as much as I'd like to, kind of.
Shut down.
Okay, just run out of mana at that point.
An ally has been slain.
It's the cannon. Thing is, I can't really go and fight that because my Melene's been pushed in.
An ally has been slain.
And I didn't have any mana to begin with anyway. Yeah. Like, if you only literally thought about it, the whole purpose of Aurelion Sol is that he needs mana. If he doesn't have mana, what is he supposed to do? Auto attack. You know, it's a bit silly. It really is. It really, really is silly that the Silas is, well, it wasn't even the Silas, it was the Dr. Mundo, actually, that was pinging me. But if you have no mana on Aurelion Sol, what else are you supposed to do?
Shut down.
Aphelios got a shutdown on the Caitlyn when Aphelios isn't that great.
Wherever I am
the range
is the fashionable part of the universe. Even here. This will make them swear.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button there. I was meant to press G. I misclicked that one. Okay, so we got the Silas. Didn't get me in anyway. Oh, and the Luxus here as well. Right, I shall be going back because I don't really have much. I'm so close to getting my Rod of Ages. Hang on.
An ally has been slain.
Just gonna sell that.
My style.
Gets me Rod of Ages at 13 minutes, which is not bad. Okay, got a bit more gold.
Shut down.
That hit. Okay, fair enough.
Live and die by our own beautiful rules.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. Enemy has been slain. Turret plating will soon
I
fall.
think I might even build a Morello. Like, technically it should be the Silas that should actually be building it.
Ignore this world.
I almost killed that Vladimir, actually. Yeah, 05 Silas at level 6. But the thing is, he's been out of mid bot lane so long that Aphelios is at level 9.
Fine.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
So yeah, so Vladimir is sadly a bit fed. He is, because he's able to roam a little bit more than me. He doesn't require mana. He doesn't use mana as a source. So that is a little bit unfortunate. Okay, we can now do dragon.
Breathtaking.
Getting killed.
None shall tread upon the stars.
Spark is wasted, girl.
Why does anyone wish upon a star?
An ally has been slain.
I don't have any mana left at all.
An enemy has been slain.
They tend to burn through footwear.
An ally has been slain.
Right. It's not going to be easy. At least we managed to kill the Vladimir finally.
My home is in the cosmos, amongst my stars.
The thing is, I do overpower the Vladimir late game. You know, as long as I am able to fly in a good direction.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I've waited millennia to watch Targon fall.
Shut down. You have slain an enemy.
Okay, just entered.
Stars are best viewed from a distance.
Right, time for me to go back again.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Actually, hang on. Let's push this way.
Only when darkness overwhelms the heavens
Oh.
Targon realize its folly.
Yeah, I'm not gonna, Ooh, hello.
Enemy killing spree. Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
We can only focus on what we're doing. You know, like the Ramus is actually doing fairly well. Being a bit aggressive. Oh. Okay, he's going AP Jax. Right.
Planetary life, the insufferable byproduct of dim stars. I see universe drained of light. Where not a story was mine.
Killing spree.
Give me that blue buff. What the hell? Okay.
Burn the cosmos to catch Targon.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Money of the half, the greater the prestige. Right?
Right, I've got a lot of gold. I've actually got my relays.
I've seen enough.
I want to tell them that I've got my relays now. Ready, and I've got TP. Just why are they fighting now?
For bit gaudy for my taste, but exceedingly useful.
We've got 18 seconds until my ult comes back up again.
Stars are not born.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Both of the junglers are down, so nobody's actually going to do anything. Oh, I'm out of here. Aurelion's still good. Like, yes, you do feel the nerfs in the early game. He doesn't quite do as much damage with his E, but really, he's still 100% viable in this meta. He really is.
An enemy has been slain.
But you do have to play him well still. You still have to play him well.
Any relevant species has been knocked back into the Stone Age once or twice.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna fly in towards that. Not me own, anyway.
You are woefully underprepared.
Back, promise.
Starstruck.
Blast fire at his face. Oh no! Please, 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 let me go away. Let me get away. Yeah. Aurelion Sol is just so dumb. He really is. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try it.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Stars are wonder and love ignited. Feels good to make things again.
An enemy has been slain.
Got the jacks again. I'm actually gonna. Oh no, I can't. Not just yet. So let's see. Yeah, I'm not died yet. And bear in mind, this is post nerf Aurelion Sol. So anybody worrying, is Aurelion Sol still gonna be the best mage effectively in League of Legends right now? Yeah, he definitely 100% is. There's no doubt about it. Yes, it does affect him in the lane phase. You do need to be a little bit more careful. What are you doing? Take some breath back.
Perhaps there is more to this world than I thought. Not much, but enough.
Just want to see that. Okay, it's 2 there.
I shall inscribe this moment to the stars.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed a turret. Killing spree. Your team has destroyed a turret.
That damage is still pretty high. Uh-oh. I think I'm deaf. Yeah, I'm definitely dead. Okay, that was a bit too much. You still have to be careful, though, about how you're flying around, because if you fly directly into the middle of the enemy team, that is your problem. And that is something that I need to stop doing as often as I sometimes do. I am expecting some magic resist on the set. Maybe even the Vladimir to a point. He can technically build Spirit Visage, which gives him ability haste, which I believe in his passive then gives him ability power on top of that. I could be wrong. Oh no, it's health and ability power. Yeah, it's health that gives him the ability power. Technically, he can build that.
It's not a comeback if one is never truly gone.
An enemy has been slain.
That's unfortunate.
Shut down.
The heavens diminish without my attention.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
By worlds I have never even visited.
You have slain an enemy.
Okay, I need to get out of vision because she has ult. I'm done for. Okay, I'm gonna go Shadow Flame next.
Do you know who I am?
An ally has been slain.
Time to gather the necessary matter. Never stop.
Damn, couldn't quite get anybody. Oh my god.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, hello.
Unstoppable.
The stars weep. Just kidding. I already got your name.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Okay, let's just destroy this one as well.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Let's go with the Dr. Mundo now. Yeah.
Kindles wonder like the beauty of
Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
Fly away.
the stories they tell about me. They're probably true.
Okay, I'm flying away now.
An enemy has been slain.
Not gonna do anything really in the end. They actually trying to follow me. Oh no, no, no. And the Aphelios got caught, unfortunately.
Put it on my tab. The name's Pantheon with a P.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Just use heal just to... Oh, and Mundo's actually broken the base completely now.
Enemy killing spree.
You know what? Yes, he's just died and he's given another kill, but that's not a bad thing.
I spark passion into starfire.
There we go.
Countless colors, but I suppose a single rainbow is a good start.
Oh, wow. That is Aurelion Sol post-nerf.
Victory.
That is. I made one mistake all game, and that resulted in a death. But otherwise, I honestly feel that was pretty flawless. But let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. Because I honestly do feel that was really good. But I know obviously there is still room for improvement. You know, like obviously Aurelion Sol is going to be a little bit more difficult, particularly in the early stages of the game. But obviously we can do quite a lot. We can on Aurelion Sol. Aurelion Sol is still very much, I wouldn't say busted, but he is very powerful. I'm going to give it to Ramos. Like, I would also give it to Aphelios possibly, but I think just on the sheer jungle diff, I think it's worth giving it to the Ramos overall. I think actually. So yeah, so we gain another 23 LP, which is about average what you want for LP gains. So the MMR is creeping up just a little bit, which is nice. So yeah, plus 23 LP. So we got a 46 bronze 3, an A, and we get 2 honors. Who are they from? So that would be the Silas, which I will say was trolling the Aphelios a little bit, if I'm completely honest. During the early game, not actually going to help leash the jungle, obviously, as well. And then on top of that, of course, as you saw, not even going to bot lane until Aphelios was almost level 3. And then he dies at level 1, and then again at level 2. And he's probably blaming the Aphelios for his deaths as well, if, you know, if I was to have chat on. But obviously I don't have chat on because some people like to be toxic for obvious reasons. He may not have been. Obviously, I don't know that because I don't have chat on. And we also got one from... Yeah, we got one back from the Ramos as well. The Ramos actually does the most damage in the game. But part of that, you bear in mind, I did not get involved in that team fight in the top side river. Where they had Dr. Mundo, they had the Ramos, they had a Silas, they had a Set, a Jax, and a Vladimir. Possibly even a Lux there as well. I didn't get involved in that team fight at that moment because, one, I had no mana, and second of all, I was already planning on basing around about that time anyway. And I only decided to keep farming because I felt there was no pressure in the lane. I could just freely farm, which was a good idea. Get the lane pushed back, so that way when I come back to lane, it will be pushed on their side already, so they're having to try and push it back if they want to be able to roam. And then I would have priority on trying to get CS again, because I would be in a safer side. I would overall. But yeah, 27.4k damage overall. I do more damage than Silas. I do more damage than Dr. Mundo as expected, but Dr. Mundo is just stupid. He is at the moment. Around just a tiny bit more than the Set, which is actually a little bit surprising, considering that Set and Dr. Mundo are both champions that do at times like to fight. Both of them do. The Dr. Mundo even got a Hull Breaker for some reason, but I guess really it's just the stats on their own is good enough, really, to be honest. It's just the passive ability of Hull Breaker where you do get a better cannon minion. You do, and also when you're on your own, you're able to do even more damage to towers. It's just an extra benefit, but you're buying it for the stats overall. You know, 60 attack damage. That's quite high for my top laner. 400 health, which is about the norm. 150% base health regen. That's very good on Dr. Mundo, and 5% movement speed helps him move about even when he hasn't got ult as well. So, yeah, like it's even good on Dr. Mundo because the stats are just broken. But yeah, that was against Vladimir. It shows that Vladimir, like I will say, Vladimir, I would say is possibly more difficult to pull off compared to Aurelion Sol. They're both hyper carries. Vladimir is kind of forgiving, but as long as you just fly in the correct directions and kite around while flying, kind of, you know, as an Aurelion Sol, you're never going to get caught. And I would probably say that was my best Aurelion Sol performance I've put on so far this season. But let me know, guys, what you think of yourselves. If you do like the video, don't forget to click that like button. It does help out the channel a lot. If you do want to see further videos such as this, then please hit that subscribe button as well. Otherwise, let's hope to try and keep on this rank climb and try and maybe even hit bronze 2. Maybe even get further than that before the season ends. Otherwise, we're going to leave it there. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. See you guys next time.